Soykin and Hockey. I'm Ted Soykin. Today we're going to work on the basics of shooting. There's a lot of videos out there of people showing, there's a lot of different camps and everything else. I'm going to show you guys what I teach my kids back here in Sweden and Norway. One of the main first things that we have to look at is hand placement on our shafts. The general rule is to take your forearm, the top hand, and your bottom hand where that lies is where you're at. This is a good rule because it keeps the hands somewhat close and it gives us areas where we can maneuver, getting around our bodies and whatnot. One of the common mistakes that we see is our hands are too low on the shaft. When our hands are too low on the shaft, when we're getting ready to shoot, when we're moving, our hands are going to hit our body and going to take away from our twist and action of our hips and our body towards where we want to shoot. The second misconception is getting our hands too close. When we're too close on the shaft, we have too much stick left on the ice, and we take away from the ineffectiveness of the flex. Also, we take away from our power. So, general rule of thumb is taking your forearm down, hand placement, and what I like to do is get your hands in a comfortable position down on the shaft in an area where you're going to be comfortable. Not too much stick, I still have my movement around, and I'm still able to go around. Second part is also what I call the playmaking area. That's getting the hands away from the body. Hands and stick away from the body. And this area here is where we have our playmaker area. So when we're down here, we're able to go to our front, here, and on the side. The whole time keeping our hips going forward and our shoulders in a good position here. If we can't be locked in, if we're too close to our body, we limit our range of motion all the time. Whether we're making digs, whether we're passing, whether we're skating with the puck, anything too close, we're going to take away from all of that. Also, the big reason why we want to have our hands out is when our hands are out and we're getting ready to catch the pass, we're going to get into that lock and load area here. Top hand is out, bottom hand down, puck is in the right position to get the shot off, and now I'm able to push and move towards the target. So what we want to make sure, first of all, is making sure our hands are in a good position, and secondly, making sure we get the playmaker area out here, keeping ourselves nice, keeping our range of motion intact. Now, getting into the shooting motion. With our hands here, if we're going to go into the wrist shot to start, what we want to do is get in from the side, and we're already loaded back. We want to load onto our back foot. I'm a left-hander, which means all my weight is going to be on my left leg coming into the shaft. Now, as the puck moves forward, we're going to start shifting our weight towards the middle. I'm going to drop my shoulder down into the shaft, and as I come forward, my weight's going to shift to my right, puck, and into the net. As you can see, my hips are also changing to the direction I'm in, and my shoulders are going into where I want to shoot the puck. What we don't want to do is when we shoot, we don't want to drop our shoulder here and then come into this motion where we're coming up. If I drop my shoulder into the shaft like we're supposed to, what we want to do is start to straighten it out as I come towards it. So when I'm coming in here and I drop my shoulder in, I got to twist those hips out, come in, twist those hips, shoulders are square, and now coming back. Also with the hand placement, as you guys can see, when I'm making this shooting motion from here, drop the shoulder, top hand is out, away from the body to give me that pull. My bottom hand is pushing in with all my weight, and as I shoot, my top hand is coming out, and I'm going towards the net to where I want to go. So I'm down here, I twist, I pull, and I shoot. Top hand is up, bottom hand curls with the stick, pointing in the direction where we want to go. One of the common problems that we see is our wrists are pretty weak. And when we got these little guys going, when they're shooting, they're taking their top hand and they're twisting it. They're twisting it under here. We're not using any of our shoulders, we're not using our hip weight, and we're not using our leg weight. So we want to make sure that top hand, when I'm releasing, is coming on the outside of my body. The bottom hand is going to twist and push where I want to actually shoot the puck. So it's actually aiming my stick where I want to go. So when I'm down, I have my weight on the back foot. Coming through as I start to go, top hand is out. As I push, I'm snapping and aiming. Hips pointed, shoulders square. So now when we're going to shoot the puck, we're in that position here. From the side, where we may be able to get that pass coming in, pass comes in, turn, twist, and shoot the puck on net. So what we want to do is, remember, we want to load that puck on the back. Common way to do it, they say, is to put the puck on the heel of your stick. I like to put the puck into the middle of my stick, right in the middle of the curve. Now I got all my weight on my back leg, and I'm going to be looking at where I'm going to shoot. Top hand is here. As I come through, weight is starting to drop down, out, and shooting into where I want to go. So, in one full motion, we're here, in, and we're shooting. Making sure the whole time, eye contact with where we want to go when we shoot the puck, where we want the puck to go so we can read the goaltender. And two, your body must work in unison. Don't just take your practice shots, always flipping with the wrists. Don't keep your legs straight here and just turning with your shoulders and your hands. We must have everything working in one. Must have the load. We must have that weight shift from the back. We must drop our shoulder in to the shaft coming here. Our top hand must be out so that we're able to get that pull action. And as I'm coming forward, my hip is going to change, and I'm going to pull back my shoulder, so I'm coming back right through the shot. Hope these basics tips help, and we'll see you guys next time.